Hello friends, how are you? I am Poonam Sharma here and we are discussing today chapter acids, bases and salt. Firstly, let's start with acids. Dear friends, we have classified different substances into acids, bases and salts. Today we will discuss how we have classified all these substances. Acids. As acids derive from Latin word acidus, which means sour. Sour means खट्टा. जिनमें हमें टेस्ट में खट्टा लगता है उन्हें हम क्या बोलेंगे? एसिड. Many substances of daily use like vinegar, tomato, apples, grapes, tamarind, amla, etc. have acid in them. All these examples concluded that these are acids as these are sour in taste, like vinegar which have acetic acid, tomato which have oxalic acid, apples malic acid, grapes tartric acid, tamarind tartric acid, amla citric acid. Now we divide acids in organic and mineral acid on the basis of sources, how they are available to us. Organic acid means those acids which present in plants and animals, like citric acid which we get from lemons. It is example of organic acid. Lactic acid which is also example of milk, which also example of organic acid, we get it from milk. Malic acid, it is also example of organic acid as it is present in apple. Now next is mineral acid. Those acid which prepared artificially in industries are called mineral acid, like sulfuric acid, nitric acid, hydrochloric acid. Do you know king of chemicals? King of chemicals is sulfuric acid, H2SO4. What is the formula of hydrochloric acid? HCl. Nitric acid, HNO3. Phosphoric acid, H3PO4. Carbonic acid, H2CO3. Acetic acid, CS3COOH. All these acids are mineral acid. Now we classified acid on the basis of strength. Means if solution of acid contain a large amount of acid, we termed it concentrated acid. Small amount of acid and large amount of water in it, it is called dilute acid. So on the basis of strength, we divided acid in concentrated and dilute acid. Now strong acid and weak acid. This concept is totally based on which how much amount of hydrogen we ionized in solution, it will be strong or weak. For example, strong acids 100% ionize hydrogen ion in their solution. For example, sulfuric acid have 2 hydrogen atom and it ionizes 2 hydrogen ions in its solution. So it is a strong acid. While acetic acid have 4 hydrogen atom but it ionizes only 1 hydrogen atom in aqueous solution, so it is weak acid. So strength strong or weak depend on the ionization, degree of ionization. Got my point? Now one term we have left, dilution. Dilution of concentrated acid. The question is, we add water in acid or acid in water? Yes, always we add acid in water, because when we add water in acid, it will splash out a tremendous amount of energy, due to which there will be blast. So avoid this. We always have to add acid in water. And this process is called dilution and it is highly exothermic. The heat produced so large that solution may splash out of the gas. Dilution is carried out may break due to excessive localized heating. To slow down the exothermic reaction, dilution of concentrated acid is always done by taking sufficient amount of water in a beaker and adding acid into it. Okay, so this all I have explained how we do dilution. Acid that contain both hydrogen and oxygen are called oxyacids, like nitric acid, sulfuric acid, phosphoric acid. While the acid which contain hydrogen and non-metallic elements other than oxygen are called hydroacids. Example, hydrochloric, hydrocyanide acid. Acids are the substance which when dissolved in water give H plus ions. Hydrogen ions means H plus ion in the solution. And this definition has given by Arrhenius. Arrhenius states that we called acid those substances which furnish H plus ion solution, and the substances which furnish OH ions in solution we called them bases. After that, Laurie Bronsted modified this concept. He said proton donor are acids while proton acceptors are bases. And at the third level, Lewis remodified this statement by the concept of electron. He said electron acceptors are proton and electron donors are bases. You can correlate that proton donors, it means they have lack of electrons. So electron acceptors are acids. Always remember one point. We taken basicity of acid. Basicity means how many number of hydrogen atom furnished by acid. For example, hydrochloric acid HCl, it furnishes one hydrogen, so its basicity is 1. Phosphoric acid H3PO4, it furnishes 3 hydrogen, so its basicity is 3. But there are some exceptions like phosphorus acid H3PO3, which have 3 hydrogen but it furnished only 2 hydrogen, so its basicity is 2. Hypophosphorus acid H3PO2, its basicity is 1. Sulfuric acid, its basicity is 2. Acid may also contain hydrogen atom which are not replaceable and do not contribute for basicity, like phosphorus acid dibasic, while phosphinic acid monobasic. It is also known as hypophosphorus acid H3PO2. Now, properties of acids. Acids are sour in taste, corrosive in nature. Corrosive in nature means it cause burn in skin. Acids are soluble in water. When they react with metals, they evolve hydrogen gas and salt formation take place. When they react with carbonates, when there is carbonates involved in any reaction, remember one point, always carbon dioxide will be evolved. When hydrochloric acid or acid react with base, they form salt and water, and we call this reaction neutralization reaction. It is also example of double displacement reaction. Sometimes it's precipitation reactions and it is exothermic reactions. Preparation of acids. Acids are generally prepared by dissolving oxides of non-metals. As we know, metallic oxides are basic in nature, non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. So, acidic oxides are formed by reactions of oxygen with non-metals like carbon dioxide, form acidic oxide because carbon is a non-metal. Sulfur dioxide form sulfurous acid which is also acidic in nature.